Come.
We have been waiting for you. Come to us. Yes, come.
Welcome, Chosen One. We are so very happy to meet you at last. I am Qpernikiss, the goddess of light.
I'm Thelima, goddess of shadows.
We have brought you here because we have a matter of grave urgency we need your help with.
You received and accepted an invitation to Sub Rosa, exactly where we need you.
For you see, without your help, there are 5 girls that are doomed to perish. No, Chosen One, it is real. Do not allow your heart to dismiss this as myth and fancy.
Well, it's sort of a dream, but we're real, and the danger is more so.
No, the dangers they face cannot be so easily quelled.
The tragedies about to befall them are partially of their own doing, so this lock needs a special key shaped like you.
Yes! I knew you were the one for this quest!
I gotta say, I like the way they're looking at us. I think maybe you were right, Qpernikiss.
Here is the task. Each of the 5 girls you must save are living in Sub Rosa, and each of them are concealing secrets that will prove fatal if not brought to light.
They could be hiding them from their families, their friends, or even themselves. Secrets are funny like that.
You must find each of these 5 destined girls. You must gain their trust and friendship, and maybe even their hearts, so that they will open to you. Only once you know their secrets can you hope to save them.
If they don't trust you, they won't tell you. Do whatever you can to gain their trust, admiration, affection, lust, whatever works.
No, we need you to gain their trust. Put your full heart into it. If you hesitate or hold back, you may lose them.
You're saving their life, so do what you gotta do. The how is up to you.
You will know. At first, you may not recognize them, but your feelings will guide you.
You'll gain a sense of how they're feeling and how much they like you. Don't sweat it. Finding them's the easy part.
Yes, quite right.
Spoiler warning, all the girls are mega hot. So yeah, get excited.
And while you are working to rescue them, you may be presented with situations that require difficult choices. I implore you to follow your heart and stay in the path of the light at nearly any cost.
But of course, not the cost of their lives. If you have to lie, cheat, steal, or inflict a little violence, that's just the way it is.
But your quest can be done with the hero's way.
Sure, but if you get stuck between a rock and a hard place, well, who's judging you?
We're judging them.
Yes, but only to prove something to each other. Whatever their choices are, the lives of the 5 destined are your only concern.
But try to be heroic.
Or not.
Do you understand all we have said? Do you accept your quest?
Do it. It'll be fun. You may have time to pick up a few other lovers in the meantime.
Thelima, don't distract them! What do you say? Yay or nay? Yes! Oh, you have made me so happy!
Okay, good. This wasn't a monumental waste of time.
As you wish. It is not for us to decide your choices. If we have not stirred your heart, perhaps we have failed to impress upon you the need.
Too bad. Spoiler warning, if you had pulled off this quest, we had a special reward for you. Maybe another time. Oh, by the way, your trip is cancelled. Enjoy your vacation in your apartment.
I'm deeply pleased at your zeal.
I'm not really one for enthusiasm, but okay, sure. Yay.
Travel to Sabrosa, find the destined 5 girls, and discover the secrets which are imperiling their lives.
And spoiler warning, if you pull off this quest, we have a special reward for you. Please don't let us down.
Thelima, I'm not sure if this was necessary. They seemed perfectly motivated.
Shh, you're cute when you're being all prophetic and quest-giving.
Thelima?
Sounds like you know what you're doing. Back to the story then.
Okay! On your quest, you'll be meeting lots of different characters, and you'll need to figure out the best way to interact with them. In every conversation, you'll be given different options on what to say or do. If you pick a good option, you'll be awarded heart points. This is a great sign that you're making progress. Some options, however, will be locked behind requirements. Sometimes this means you need better stats or more money in order to choose them. One cool thing, though, is that if you use a stat to pick an option, that skill will go up.
Every day, you'll be given 2 chances to work on your stats or earn money at a job. This happens at dawn and dusk. Also, pay attention here, your stats and jobs are split into 2 different types, light karma and dark karma.
Light karma jobs and skills are virtuous, exemplary, and at least legal.
Dark karma jobs and stats are not those things. They involve shady or illegal things, but they pay more. If you see a choice that involves using one of your dark karma stats, you should know that those will award you dark karma points.
However, light karma points are much, much rarer, and they may not involve light karma stats at all. You must truly quest for the most heroic and good choices to earn them.
What do light and dark karma points do? Mostly affect the ending of the story, so choose wisely.
Here's an example of the kinds of choices you'll find in Hush Hush. And look! You got heart points! Good job!
Hey, you got heart points. Nice. But remember, you also got dark karma.
To find the right people to talk to, check out your map. Any locations you see mean that there's something to do there. That's called an event. Events that are highlighted in gold will advance the time of day, and the ones highlighted in purple will not. So consider doing purple ones first. You will often get invited to events through your phone. Characters will text you and ask you out, or tell you where they're hanging out. It's up to you to decide which events to accept or ignore. Just be careful, though.
If you accept an invite and don't show, the person you stand up will be mega hurt or insulted, naturally. You'll be able to tell how each of the destined girls are doing by checking out the Contacts tab. Each girl's mood and affection are affected by the heart points you earn while talking to them. If a girl's mood drops too low, she may fall victim to an unfortunate accident.
So, make sure to manage your schedule, don't double book any dates at the same time, and pick the best options for every person you speak to. Some girls may want you to be sweet, and some may want you to be sassy. Some may not appreciate you being flirty at all. All in all, you gotta do your best guesses, try different strategies, and have fun. If you have to start from the beginning, that's okay.
There are a few different ways to win. Will you try to be more friend than lover? Will you lie, cheat, and steal to win? The choices are up to you. In a moment, you'll be shown the map. There's only one event to choose from, so pick it and begin your adventure in Sub Rosa.
Best of luck! And if you need hints on the best way to learn each of the girls' deepest secrets, visit the location marked Hints on your map.
Mystic will help you there, for a price.
On with the show!
Oh, hey, you made it. Crazy. Yeah, pretty much. Did you want another chance to mess everything up? Nah, you made it. Pat yourself on the back. Because it was fun? You not knowing everything is part of the deal, but I suppose I can chat about a few details. She's off crying behind a pillar somewhere. She's a bit of a sore loser. You crushed her hopes and dreams, and did it in a super sexy way, so I'm super into it. Here's the deal. Qpiddy and I are a sexy two-in-one deal. Part of the conundrum of good and evil. She's convinced that, set to a heroic task, you mortals can bang out a victory without getting your hands dirty. I beg to differ. I think the only way you can get anything done, even the good stuff, is to use every tool and dirty trick at your disposal. Even when we say, hey, be a hero, I expect mortals will do whatever messed up crap they need to reach their goal. And you proved it. You saved the girls, but you did some messed up shit. So I win. That's what I thought. I watched you mess around with those girls. You were having quite a little time down there, huh? And I mean, who said things were over? Oh yeah, I've got a sneaky suspicion that you've probably got a good idea just how in danger they were. You've got that I had to reload a bunch of times look. Like maybe you had a bad time a few times. Yeah, pretty much. It's like chess. If all the figures on the board had amazing breasts... Don't look so glum. I can tell you had fun. Don't be a little bitch about it. I like winning. And you just handed me a huge win. So I'm pretty damn pleased with myself right now. Hell yes. Oh, what? Did you think you were just so damn charming that not one, but 5 girls would fall madly in love with you? But don't worry, we only gave you a minor boost. Don't stress about it. No, we just made sure you came across as sexy as you thought you were. Love is just chemicals in the brain. They fell for you as real as anything else is real. Oh yeah, that was awesome. And fun to watch. Nope, we'll probably be moving on to the next schmuck in a week. Depends when we get bored or antsy. I mean, we kinda did, but you seemed down for it. Frankly, this little pity party you're starting to throw is making me wonder if I chose wrong after all. Yeah, a little. But literally no one got hurt, or at least no one I liked. So I think this worked out. Congrats! You're not an idiot. They'll be fine. They usually get a good deal out of these things. We make sure things go their way for a long time. They won't be bothered by any fallout. It's a sweet gig. Nah, they'll eventually remember you as the perfect summer fling that you were. They might try looking you up online, but they just won't be able to recall your name. Wouldn't recommend it. The world has a way of crashing into a happy ending if you try to overstay your welcome. They'll think you're crazy, and so will everyone else. I'll make you a guarantee on that. So there's the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about. Because you proved to Qpiddy that I'm right and she's wrong. Not to mention, I'm bendy and stacked. Always, but I rarely offer because everyone is trash. But you're not trash. So are we doing this? Oh man, that's good. Thanks. I'm so rarely surprised these days, and even more rarely delighted. Well done. Well, anyway, it's your choice. I'm literally the best lover in the universe, but I get it. You have some weird principle or something you gotta follow. All right, we're done here. Go back to whatever you were up to before I made everything so much more fun and awesome. And as one word of warning, you probably shouldn't share this story with anyone. They're likely to think you're insane. Probably best to keep all this hush-hush. It's been real. Okay, bye! Awesome! Now get over here. Let's do it.
Salutations, my hero. You have made it to the end of your long journey. Yes, all of the destined girls are safe. and will go back to their lives with their hearts full and their futures bright. I'm sure you have questions. I shall explain all. Oh, I'm so sorry that your journey was perilous and full of doubts. I will explain everything. My lovely counterpart is off sulking, I'm afraid to say. Your valiant actions have proven her wrong. Allow me to explain. Thelima and I are two in mind, but one in purpose. It is our sacred duty to test the hearts of mortals and prove the worth of their thoughts and actions. Thelima is convinced that it is only through darkness that you can prevail. That when faced with trials and tribulations, the only path to win the day must involve decisions dishonorable and grim. Even set to a heroic goal, there are no victories without sacrifice or compromise. But you have proven otherwise. Set to the task of saving these 5 girls, you kept to a path of righteousness and virtue, and you have won the day. I am so proud of you. Words cannot describe the sheer depth of my admiration. And speaking of which, now that your journey is finished, and since you have proven yourself virtuous, I am pleased to offer you a prize most rare. Oh, very much so. But we did not place them in the path of danger capriciously. The actions and decisions of their friends and enemies brought them to that brink. We just made sure you were there and able to take action on their behalf. Oh, goodness, no! We were with you every step, on anxious edge, praying you would succeed. Thelima and I compete to see what forces weigh on the hearts of mortals, but we know all too well the real dangers you face. We keenly observed your decisions, and now that you've made it here, I know for certain that virtue truly can win the day. They will return to their lives, but the effect you had on them will last all their days. They are happier, safer, more confident, and more prosperous than they've ever been. Your time with them will prove to be a boon to them. Oh, yes. But over time, their memories will fade into a beautiful and mesmerizing blur. They will remember you as a perfect lover and always have a soft longing in their hearts. It would be disastrous. If you return, the girls will discover one another, and their hearts will be broken. I must implore you not to pursue this decision. Well, I think, even from you, they would find the claims extraordinary. Best not to test their ability to suspend disbelief. We perhaps helped just a little. More accurately, we made sure your qualities that appealed to each one were readily obvious to them. No, not at all. We just made sure their hearts were open to love, comfort, trust, and pleasure. They fell for whomever it was you showed them, nothing more or less. If you're asking if we augmented your talents as a lover, I'm happy to say that was all you. Oh goodness, no! And you won't be the last. I'm sorry you feel that way. We chose you because of your extraordinary potential. I cannot explain why our work is sacred and important. I can only assure you it is, and commend your actions. Well, I feel tremendous guilt if that's how you feel. But you did look like you were enjoying yourself. All the more confirmation that we picked the right person. Now that your journey is finished, and since you have proven yourself virtuous, I am pleased to offer you a prize most rare. If you desire it, your prize is me. I offer you myself with eager anticipation. What say you? I believe you would enjoy it with me. What else should we consider in such a choice? What is your decision? Of course! You have gone through so much and established a connection with others. The divine pleasures I offer are merely dessert after an incredible banquet. Here is where we part ways. Return to the life you had before, and do not forget us. And though, if I may give you counsel, you might be tempted to tell others what has happened here. I would urge you to keep everything hush-hush. Happy dreams and great pleasures. Goodbye. Come to me. Kiss me. Place your lips on my body and have your way with me. Oh, yes. Come to me. Hello, worthy hero! Over here!
Just take your time, I guess. It's not like we've got important shit to do.
Oh, just look at you! You've done so well. It's utterly incredible what you have done.
There's a small chance it was just dumb luck, but I'll admit, you did good.
We certainly are. Your actions superseded all of our hopes and desires. We are overcome.
What she means is, we've been expecting you.
Certainly not. Well, soon perhaps. But the decision is yours, to be clear.
What Qpiddy means is, we have a little celebration for you first.
Why, you realigned the stars. You reversed the motion of the rivers. You unfell the rain.
What Miss Dramatic is trying to say is you exceeded expectations. I don't feel they were particularly high to begin with, but there you go.
I can sense, perhaps, some trepidation within your heart at what has transpired. Please allow us to explain.
We'll try to use small words.
As you may have surmised, you were set on this task to rescue the 5 destined girls, partially as a test. You see, while your quest was noble, it is my and Thelima's sacred bond to contest the morality of mortal hearts.
She means that we kick you to do something, then we bet on whether you'll be good or bad.
It is far more celestial and important than that. But we do ascribe our will to you, and hope you will choose either a path of light
Or a dark one.
whichever alignment you prove strongest, then that goddess reigns until the next destined is shown. No! We value your life and your decisions much too seriously to treat it as a game.
But it still kinda is. And whichever one of us wins usually gets to top for a while and dress the loser in skimpy outfits. It's sweet. That makes 3 of us.
Thelima! I've told you not to speak for others like that. We should finish our explanation.
That's the stupid thing.
Neither of us won. Instead of protecting the 5 destined girls, you managed to defeat someone rather important to us.
We had no idea you had it in you to defeat Dorian. He's been untouchable for quite some time. Oh, I think you know.
Dorian was once very much like you. He was called on to protect 5 girls, but he wound up becoming something else instead.
The dark is only meant to tempt him, but he dove into it, gave himself completely to it, and became twisted.
Our sacred task is to create heroes, not villains, and he used the gifts we gave him to cause great harm.
That's close enough to the truth.
No! It's not, Thelima! Dorian was tasked to rescue his own destined 5, but he caused them nothing but pain and suffering. He fell too far. He became violent and ugly, and misused the gifts we gave him to seek destruction and perversion.
And he started acting like a total tool.
Yeah, a wicked tool.
Oh yes, he was. We gave him a quest, and gave him the gifts to succeed, and he was a total arse.
Our sacred task is to create heroes, not villains, and he used the gifts we gave him to cause great harm. To defeat him, you would have needed to find all the secrets of each of your destined, to rescue them from harm and open their hearts to love.
Oh, I think you know.
Dorian was once very much like you. He was called on to protect 5 girls, but he wound up becoming something else instead.
The dark is only meant to tempt him, but he dove into it, gave himself completely to it, and became twisted.
Our sacred task is to create heroes, not villains, and he used the gifts.
That's close enough to the truth.
No! It's not, Thelima! Dorian was tasked to rescue his own destined 5, but he caused them nothing but pain and suffering. He fell too far. He became violent and ugly, and misused the gifts we gave him to seek destruction and perversion.
And he started acting like a total tool.
Yeah, a wicked tool. To defeat him, you would have needed to find all the secrets of each of your destined, to rescue them from harm and open their hearts to love.
then facing Dorian and his drama llama confrontation, and still picking the path we laid for you. Well, now we want to jump your bones.
Thelima, you have no tact. What? But wait, maybe we didn't explain what we meant.
It's all right, Qpernikiss. They know they did good. I bet they just have eyes for someone else.
I understand. I just don't want them to leave unrequited.
I'm sure they'll be fine. And once they're gone, I'll requite you a few times myself.
Oh, Thelima. Then, with our eternal admiration and thanks, we release you from your charge.
Yeah, hit the road.
Don't worry. They will find their lives much improved by your influence.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Their memories of you will fade. You'll just be like a really pleasant, sort of fuzzy memory in a year or two.
And don't be concerned for any dangers they faced. They will enjoy our protection from now on. That's not for us to say. We must fulfill our sacred duty, and that may very well intersect with your life again.
No promises for anything.
That's wonderful. There are other destined who have turned from us, and we could...
Don't give the game away, Qpiddy. We'll keep your enthusiasm in mind.
It's time for us to go. Be well, hero of hearts.
Bye. Yeah, that's about right. So don't keep us in suspense. Are we doing this or what?
Well, it's a little more profound and romantic than...
After watching them with all the other girls, I don't feel like waiting anymore. So don't keep us in suspense. Are we doing this or what?
What say thee?
Then join us.